As our Kim Hyunbin reported, the main body of one of the missiles landed in Japan's economic exclusion zone, upping regional tensions that were already high after a series of missile launches this year. Japan's prime minister called it an unforgivable act of violence threatening his country's national security, while Washington also joined in on the denouncement. Our Oh Jung-hee introduces us to global reactions and delves into what just may be running through the mind of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
An unforgivable act of violence toward Japan's security. That's what Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe called North Korea's missile launch on Wednesday.
It is a considerable threat for our national security that North Korea's missile has landed in Japan's exclusive economic zone. I firmly protested against North Korea's unforgivable action, which is an obvious defiance of UN Security Council resolutions. Japan will deal with it resolutely and in cooperation with the U.S. and South Korea.
The U.S. strongly condemned the North's missile launch as well, calling on the regime to refrain from actions that could further escalate tensions in the region. The U.S. State Department spokesperson Anna Ricci-Ellen told Seoul-based Yonhap News Agency that North Korea's recent missile launches, including Wednesday's, violate multiple UN Security Council resolutions and will be discussed at the UN. She also emphasized that the U.S. remains, quote, ironclad to defend its allies, including South Korea and Japan, from the North's further provocations. Condemnations from Tokyo and Washington are even stronger, as the missiles fired on Wednesday can fly to a maximum distance of some 1,300 kilometers and can carry a nuclear warhead. This is the first time a North Korean missile lands in Japanese waters in the EC. In 1998, Pyongyang fired a Taepodong-1 missile that flew over Japanese territory and fell in its EEZ in the Pacific Ocean.
North Korea aimed to show that it's capable of attacking U.S. strategic assets, including its military base in Japan. Also, the regime wanted to further intensify conflicts and divide concerned countries, with South Korea, the U.S. and Japan on one side, and North Korea, China and Russia on the other, regarding issues like the THAAD deployment.
The regime's latest missile launches are expected to further ignite discussions on the deployment of the U.S. missile defense system on the Korean peninsula. Oh Jung-hee, Arirang News.